Okay, so you're not going to see this video until the day after the Ontario election, and there's a really good chance that on Friday we're going to be in the same basket, just continuing our trip to you know where. Our hand basket, give you a hint there. So as a result, I'm filming this on election day, a little bit of a F it kind of attitude. It's just interesting times. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. Go back to my roots, go back to my hope, go back to my faith, go back to my resilience, my determination, the things I know that work. And nothing works better in the realm of getting two people to talk or two groups to work together than the back-to-back teaching. And you've heard me discuss it 100 times. I'll review it again just to make sure you understand. But what I want to do today is I want you to use your imagination. Imagine either you and I are sitting at a kitchen table, having some tea, having a supportive discussion. Back-to-back teaching is all about getting to know the other person and understanding that how they see things may be completely different from you, but being open to hearing what they see and believing that it's true for them. So, long story short, I have a series of questions to ask you, and I would love it if you told me, what's it look like from your side? What do you think about these things? Not in anger, don't attack, we're sharing. We're getting to know each other. I'm genuinely interested. So let's talk about it. Bonjour, Mishko Paganon, Quain Adishnakas Mungdo Dam. Hi everybody, my name is Sandy Boucher. I'm Red Thunderbolt Woman of the Loon Clan, a proud member of Seine River First Nation in Treaty 3 territory in Northern Ontario, and I have dedicated my life, my time, my energy, me, to Indigenous Canadian reconciliation. I believe that Canada, all of us living within Canadian borders, benefit if from us actually coming together respectfully and learning from each other and sharing, not to culturally appropriate, not to take and exclude us, but to actually sit at the table together and work together and not just on what someone decides is an Indigenous issue. But that requires the back-to-back teaching. So here's the picture again. And you imagine standing back-to-back with someone. And my mom used to literally make us do this in our living room. Look around the room. You can see so much of the room, but there's one part you can't see, and that happens to be directly in front of the person. In other words, obvious to the other person you're standing back-to-back to. And they can't see the whole room either. They're missing what's obvious to you. The strength of the back-to-back teaching is when we sit at that table and hear each other and don't argue it, don't debate it, but put in what they tell us as the missing puzzle piece in the puzzle so that both of us can now see the full room and act accordingly. So what I thought I'd do, like I said in the opening, I'm going to run through 10 questions. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do this. By the way, I chose 10. Told you I was in a little funky kind of mood today. I'm shooting this on Ontario Election Day. Enough said. So I chose 10 non-political questions. And then just for fun, 10 political questions. I'm not reviewing the 10 political questions. We'll start off next week with those answers. I don't know if I'm giving you the answers to the 10 questions either. I might just do a total answer video on Monday. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't want to make it a 6-hour video. I don't want to sneeze either. Okay. So these are 10 non-political questions that just let me know more about you. By the way, they're my favorite kind of questions. You can't get it wrong because I'm asking what it's like for you. Share with me the part of the room I'm missing, the part that you can see. Okay, so the first question is, what is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear? I could come up with so many. I will run through my answers for the first 10. My biggest fear is not getting as much done as I'd like to in my time here. I am sneaking up on my 61st birthday. My health is I am Indigenous. High blood pressure and diabetes are epidemic in our communities. A few months ago, I was officially diagnosed as diabetic, and my blood pressure, we've had this dance going for like 10 years now. So it's a source of frustration for me, and my biggest fear is that those things win and I don't get to do all I want to do. So that's what it looks like to me. I'd love to hear what it looks like to you. Now, you can either, if you're on my email list, you can private message me, or you can just put it in the comments. The second question, this one I'd love to hear. I love learning about people. I'd love to hear all of them, but these are the kind of things that make my day. The second question is, what are you the most proud of? Just going to leave it at that. What comes to your mind when I ask you, what are you the most proud of? I would love to hear. 3, I want you to do some describing. Who's your confidant? Oh, what I should have gone back. What am I the most proud of? I have so many things I'm proud of, but I think the most proud of is 15 years in business. Going through all the ups and downs and the self-doubt, and in a world that kind of preached, or it seemed to me that it was preaching Indigenous don't do success. So yeah, I'm the most proud that I'm about 15 and a half years right now. Third question, who is your confidant? Who really knows you? Who do you share the stuff you don't post on social media with? The fears, the pains, the whatever. I can honestly, I've had different people in my life through the years, and I can think of a couple of people right now that I definitely put on that list, but number one, 110% goes to my daughter. Best friend, definitely my confidant. She knows me better than anyone else, and she hears the things other people don't hear. So, ta-da, who is your confidant? Question number 4, what is your biggest challenge right now? What is your biggest challenge right now? Again, for me, I did an hour on the treadmill this morning. Me, it's my health. I don't know about you, but humility teaching, accepting the things we don't control. I have a certain level of control with my health. Don't get me wrong. I'm not giving myself an easy way out here. I'm not just accepting that is not who I am. But it's not as easy as just digging in your heels and fixing things. So yes, that's my biggest challenge right now, is getting my health to cooperate and getting that number on the weight scale to be way smaller. That's my biggest challenge. From a health perspective, I'm not even going to say that. Ego perspective too. I like the way I feel. I like the way I look at a smaller weight. That's not social acceptance. That's me, my choice. So what's your biggest challenge right now? Number 5, what is the one thing you want to do and will accomplish in 2025? There is no choices. I'm doing this. So what is the one thing you want to do and will accomplish in 2025? I'm not going to give you the exact number, but there's a revenue goal for my business that I've been trying to hit for 3 years now. And this is the 3rd year. The last 2 years, so, yeah, I actually hit it last year, and then an event canceled and rescheduled because it was that close. So that's the thing, and I will do it. No, I will do it. Just because it's a goal I set for myself. Like, it's not any catastrophe if I don't hit it. I want to prove to myself I can. So that's my goal. Number 6, if you could go anywhere on vacation, where would you go? Now, I'm talking about there are no restrictions. If you have physical restrictions, those are gone. If you have health restrictions, those are gone. If you have financial restrictions, those are gone. If you could wave a magic wand and be able to go anywhere you want, where would you go? Hawaii is my answer. 100%. For spiritual reasons, for heat reasons, a lot of reasons. Okay? Nowhere in the U.S. And also, Okay, number 7 came to me, so I have to ask. I thought it was kind of funny. Why not ask? Plane, train, or automobile? If you're old enough, you know the movie, you know the reference. Which do you prefer traveling by? Plane, train, or automobile? Of course, it's dependent on where I'm going. But if I have a choice of those 3, even though I haven't done a long train trip, and I would love to try that, I kind of did once, and it was amazing. It was a long time ago. But automobile. Driving myself, because I can pack all my crap. It's my favorite. Road trips. That might be a childhood thing, because I love going on road trips with my parents. Number 8, what peeves you off the most in current times? And how do I put this? Self-centeredness. That people have forgotten the social contract and have stopped caring for other people, which is anti-society. So if you want to live in a great society, you have to care about the people in your society. So it goes against my communal mindset that is very often an indigenous mindset. So that bothers me. Especially because 90% of the time it is based on stereotype, misinformation, or missing information. So that's what peeves me off. And I guess close. People don't care about each other. And they don't care about Mother Earth. They don't care about anything but themselves. That's the self-centeredness. Not realizing that if you care about people and care about Mother Earth, you're in a better place. So the fact that so many people are missing the boat on that is what peeves me off. Okay, number 9, if you could wave a magic wand, what is one thing you would change about the world right now? I would eliminate racism. I would magically, everyone would realize that difference is beautiful. It's not something to fear. Coat of many colors, field of wildflowers. That the fact that we're all different is beautiful. And stop trying to stuff people in a box. That's what I would change. Number 10, one bucket list item, something you're going to do before you kick the bucket. One thing on your bucket list. Well, Hawaii's on my bucket list. New York City's on my bucket list. Not going there anytime soon. Going on a cruise is on my bucket list. Maybe that's the one I'll take off next. Interesting. Must talk to my travel agent about that. That brings us to the 10. What is your biggest fear? What are you most proud of? Who is your confidant? What is your biggest challenge right now? What is the one thing you want to and will accomplish in 2025? If you could go anywhere on a vacation, where would you go? Plane, train, or automobile? What peeves you off the most in current times? If you could wave a magic wand, what is the one thing you would change about the world right now? And one bucket list item. This is the non-political version. They're next Monday. Did we do it now? Did we do it Monday? Yeah. Monday, hang on. I gotta see. I don't see it in my notes here, so maybe on here. Scroll, scroll, scroll. The political version. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to give you the 10 questions. I'm not going to tell you my answers. We'll discuss my answers on Monday. Okay, so this is the political version, 10 questions. What do you think of? Number 1, Donald Trump. Number 2, the insanity that is Gaza. Number 3, Putin. Number 4, Pierre Poilievre. Number 5, Justin Trudeau. Number 6, food prices. Number 7, tariffs. Number 8, the price of education. 9, the state of our healthcare system. And 10, climate change. I will give you my answers on Monday. I cannot wait to read yours. Have a super duper double delicious weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.